Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As per promise, as we have discussed in our previous class, that we will discuss nested if. In my previous YouTube video, I have discussed that there are several terms of computer science that are connected with the real life scenarios. So, for this topic as well, nested if. You can see an image of nest here as well. So what nested if is and how can we write the pseudocode for nested if and how we are using this in or incorporating it into our pseudocoding. This is our today's topic. First of all, as we have discussed different statements of pseudocoding, for example, assignment statement, declaration statement, input statement, output statement, and then we have started conditional statement. So let's recap what is a condition. A condition is usually a comparison that we do on checking a criteria. For example, if I am saying if marks greater than 50, then these are the keywords if and then are the keyword print or output as it's a prompt message, else print fail. So how we are checking this condition? Basically, conditional statement is also known as branching. Okay, so how branching work here? On marks, on the basis of marks, we can make two decisions. In case of yes, if the condition is true, marks greater than 50. If this condition is true, then what will be printed? Pass. And else, what will be printed? Fail. So hopefully, this description helped you to recap the previous idea of condition and how to write the condition with if then else. Now today's topic is, or the major focus of today's topic is nested if. So let's observe a pseudocode. We are very much familiar with this statement. We are very much familiar with this statement as well as per our previous discussion. And yes, in this topic, we are saying that if then are the keyword, else it is doing something else. Now there is a new thing that here is an if and it is ending here. Inside this if, inside this outer if, there is one more if statement you can see here and it is ending here. Hopefully you are getting this idea that we are checking two conditions, right? And why do we call it nested loop or nested if? Sorry, not loop, nested if, because conditions are nested inside each other. It is making the shape of a nest, as we have seen in previous slide. That why do we call it nested if? Because it is making a nest of different statements. Okay, now what are these statements? In outer if statement, what is it checking? That your marks will be between 0 till 100. Okay, in case if this statement is not true, what will be printed? Invalid mark. Once we have set the range of the marks that these marks will be inside the limit of 0 till 100, what we are doing in inner loop that it is going to decide between pass and fail. If marks percentage mark is greater than 49, then it is saying it's pass, else it is saying it's fail. So hopefully you got the idea of nested loop, that First of all, we are checking a condition in outer if, and then we are checking the criteria in inner if. Okay. So this is an example that I have taken from your book. In next slide, you will be able to see that okay, first of all, let's see if there is a nested if here. So here you can see one if is here. Okay, then there is one more if here, and then there is one more if here. So hopefully this idea would be quite clear to you that why do we call it nested if? Okay, there are one more type of if is there where you are checking a condition here, if then else. Okay, and then this if will be ended here. Then we are writing one more if condition, then we are writing else, and then end if. This is not a nested if. Here one if scope is here and other if scope is here. So we are checking one condition here and then other condition here. But keep this thing in mind, whenever we have nested if, one condition will be checked and inside that condition, other condition will be checked. And then so on. As you can see in this question, what is it doing? First of all, it is checking the range of the value, that the value should be inside this range, greater than or is equal to 100. Alright. Next, if is checking if value is less than 1000. So what is it doing in fact? It is checking the value should be greater than 100 and less than 1000. So one if is doing this. When this check has been passed, then it will pass through the second check. And then it is asking about if first is equal to last, then output value, we are going to output that specific value, and then whole if statement will be ended. Hopefully from this description you would be able to get the idea of nested if. In our next class, inshallah, we will learn that how to write a pseudocode from a statement. I will explain a statement to you first, and then from that statement we will pick that which condition should be the outer one, then what should be inside that outer if condition, and etc. etc. Keep watching my channel and keep subscribing my videos. See you in next class with an example how to write a pseudocode of nested if. Thank you very much.